Hello, welcome back to another video. Okay, today I'm just going to be showcasing another model I've managed to finish this week. I will not be doing a codex review this week as I will record on the weekend, as if I start reading that book, I am going to fall asleep because I am extremely tired. So, let's take a look. This time it's my Black Templar Venerable Dreadnought with to his left magnetized, and with the other two, well, I did have a last cannon for him, can't find it, but he has another weapon option painted up as well. So I painted him up in the style of I looked in the book and I was looking at the style of the Sword Brethren, where the trim is in a brass colour. So I've done a lot of this on this model, as the Templars don't wear gold, they have a brass trims. I've done it on the knee pads, I've done it on the guns, and I have also done it on the side of the weapon. So there's not too much of it. It breaks up the black just enough, and to be honest, I think it looks great. Next noticeable thing is I have left off the carcass, and I went through the 4 you get in the kit. I think it's 4 free. I didn't like any of them, and my camera is refusing to focus again. So I've left them off because I quite like the head. He's got like a gladiator helmet. So I decided to leave all the carcass open and paint some of these wires up in red. And if I can't seem to get it to come out, but if I can just control focus my phone, which is there we go. You can just about make it out. I've painted the buttons by in this little control panel down, but at the right. Trying to do this on camera, not looking at the model. If I can get my hand this side, it's right by here. I've also gone ahead and painted that. So other things to note as well. Focus. Do what I tell you, phone. There's a sword with a tyrannid gaunt head, or whatever you wanna say it is here, and I've painted that in. I think it's Behemoth, which is blue, carapace with red skin, but there. There's plenty and plenty of skulls on him. I've also painted up these bullet things by here in the middle of the skulls. The Imperial Eagle is painted up in a bleach bone colour with a brass colour instead of the normal silver I go for. And you got the little quiller thing by here as well, which I've also just done. I've done that brass with a skull to break it up. So this arm is completely magnetized. I did this by placing a magnet in the arm by here. Oh, this is actually off the just defense line, this weapon. So we'll take a look at this first. Have all the arms. So basically, first the other thing I did was I cut the peg off this, stuck a magnet to it, and I did my usual weather effect with a sponge, stipple over it, and I didn't really want to put too much detail into this. Why won't you focus? Thank you. And I've painted some of the bullets in here, kept these black as these are the canisters and there's the actual bullets. I painted the skull and I've done a bit of brass trim on it. That's really it for this gun, to be honest with you. I didn't paint the Voxcast, the backup thing. I didn't really want anything on there, and there's no buttons or anything on it. So that's how I done that arm. So that's the first arm for his left hand side. Then on the actual dreadnought, some of the paint's come off already. Dropping models again. I'm not very good at this. Was I cut the peg off where the arm slots in, and I drove a screw into it. Can't really give you the size of the screws. They are. Oh, I've got them actually by here. They are. The 3.5. The 20mm screws, I believe. Oh, what's 20mm screws and the 3.5 something. I don't know. I don't know how to read box screws. I should be able to, but that's how I done that. That's how I achieved this, so I can magnetize the arm. So we'll just continue doing a So the next arm is his power fist arm. Right, if I can find it. This is basically the same idea with the magnet placed inside. Now, magnets ain't as strong as I was hoping to be, so sometimes the guns just do drop down. But take a look at this arm now. Okay, there's a lot of glare off that white. What if I was to do that? Right. So what's my pokey? So same thing again. The normal effects of my weathering. I've painted the skull and I've painted the heavy flame of red with a dark silver on the bottom, just to bring some colour to the model. Most of the tubing stayed in black, and I done a black. I didn't. Oh, I'm never going to be good at this camera stuff. Then I left this trim black by on here, and I basically put the Templar symbol on, and it's pretty much the same on the other side, but with a magnet. So we'll take that arm off now because we don't need him on it. Same with this gun by here, as the others, and with the plasma cannon arm. So with the plasma cannon arm, I like the old second, third edition red weapons, as I do it on most of my Space Marines. So like weapons like that, I do in a red. I just painted a skull and some more brass chain things, and I did a green plasma and tried the hell out of highlighting it, but I think it came out too well. And that's pretty much it for the weapon arms though. So I've got 4 different weapon trays. I don't know if this follows new Space Marine Codex. I'm just painting up what I have, and then I'll try and work it to the Codex, as I'm just sick of looking at this half-finished army now, because I don't really use this army as much as I used to since the new book came out. But I like to have this one painted. I like this one a lot. Okay, so we've covered the front. The new thing I'll left to cover now is I've done 2 Templar symbols on his knee pads, and I just dry brushed and stippled the legs, as I didn't really want to spend too much time wasting details on them. On the back, the smoke launchers, the trim around that is also brass. The Mechanicum symbol on this one, as well as the other one, is black and white, with a purity seal with the chain going across and with the trims all painted in brass. The back side, or the arse end, I basically just painted some of these bits in here with darker metal, washed it down, and just stippled it over again. So that's really it, guys, apart from the base. The base is this crappy dreadnought base, which I do not like, and kind of, well, I stuck this on ages ago, so I was just stippled and put some rust effects on. And then I did a red and yellow tile thing, and I picked out some details like on there, like the skull and some bullet casings here and there. Can't really show it. Oh, there you go, in there. And that's really it, guys. So let's put some arms on him. Let's go for my favourite build of Dreadnought, the Shredder. So that concludes this walkthrough, show off, whatever you want to really call it, of my Space Marine Venerable Dreadnought. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles.